Hello, YouTube. This is episode number 116. Lots of issues getting to my camera working, but it finally seems to work. Yay. All right. Put it on live chat here so I don't miss it. Grumpy. Ryan here, fan. Good to see you. Okay, Swordfish and Old Man's Belt. Here is the question. How many times can a Floridian be convicted of DUI before the infraction becomes a felony? Wow. Old Man Belt guessing 7 times. Seriously. That would be a long time. Here, fan guessing 3. Any other guesses? Okay, Swordfish, Ryan, or Grumpy? Ryan also guessing 3. Okay, 5. It is in fact 3. Here, fan, Ryan, and Brady all get it right with 3 times. 3 times. It's crazy. What Coen Brothers movie takes place mostly in Minnesota despite its title? Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. Well, this game's 20 years old, so. Old Man's Belt had a bit of a typo there. Brady gets it right. Yes, Fargo. Brady, Ryan, and Old Man's Belt is correct. Alrighty. What Republican president explained Mr. Nixon was the 37th president of the United States? He has been preceded by 36 others. Alrighty. I'm trying to see if this was intelligent or a big faux pas or just obvious. Seems just obvious to me. Anybody know what Republican president explained Mr. Nixon was the 37th president of the United States? He was preceded by 36 others. And getting it right, it was not Reagan. It was, in fact, Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford is correct. What unit is angst measured in according to the Alt Angst news group? Who remembers news groups? Put your hand up. Alt Angst. Who remembers news groups? This is like the beginning of the internet before, I'm pretty sure it preceded the World Wide Web, or at least was right there at the beginning of the rage in the early to mid 90s. And news groups were a thing. Anybody know? It's kind of a silly question. We're not hopping tonight. It's pretty quiet. I'm not sure what's going on. What unit is angst measured in according to the Alt Angst news group? Am I working? Is there lag? What's going on here? Hello? Al's here. Here, fan. Yes, angst is the question. Megahertz is not correct. Brady has no idea. Same with mobile. He fits of manic panic. No, it is angstroms. Whatever. It's kind of silly. Nobody answered me. Did you guys remember news groups? Those were a thing back in the day. What does a tug on the earlobe mean in charades? Huh? Tugging the old earlobe. What does that mean in charades? Thanks for the 3 upvotes. Already a downvote on Reddit. If you can give it an upvote, that'd be awesome. YouTube, if you could give it an upvote, that would be awesome as well. Mobile, Old Man's Belt, as well as Brady, get it right with sounds like. Sounds like is correct. What blue-clad superhero has battled the likes of Chairface Chippendale and the Man-Eating Cow? I never got into this. I had a friend that did, but I did not get into this at all. Yes, Old Man's Belt. Anybody on YouTube? Almost feel like we should have a YouTube versus Reddit tonight. Seems like Reddit is coming up with some good answers here. YouTube, anybody know what the blue superhero is? No, it is not Aquaman. He's too straight-laced to be this superhero. It is, in fact, the Tick. The Tick, Old Man's Belt gets it right. Alrighty. Wouldn't be fair to Reddit. I don't know. They're doing all right so far. What Ohio city is known as the rubber capital of the world? What Ohio city is known as the rubber capital of the world? No, it wasn't Beast. It was the Tick. Reddit, YouTube, anybody know? What Ohio city is known as the rubber capital of the world? So we've got Toledo, Cleveland, Daytona, Columbus, all incorrect. Mobile gets it right with Akron. So does Need More Junk. Akron is the rubber capital of the world. Alrighty. What high-tech movie gave the world the memorable motto, "There is no spoon"? Mobile gets Akron on a total guess. Ryan comes up with it a little late. Yes, Here Fan and Old Man's Belt. I'm telling you, Reddit is answering about as fast as YouTube is today. Old Man's Belt, Mobile, Here Fan, and Ryan all getting The Matrix. Yes, what Watergate vet advised radio listeners to shoot at federal agents' heads because they've got bulletproof vests on in 1995? That's not good at all. Mobile, Old Man, Need More Junk. If you're enjoying Medici, if you're enjoying it on Reddit, give it an upvote. Could use a few more. Yeah, what Watergate vet, so somebody who was in Watergate, advised radio listeners to shoot at federal agents' heads because they've got bulletproof vests on in 1995. So yeah, pretty brutal. Koresh? No, it's not David Koresh. Not Rush Limbaugh. I don't know. His initials are GL. GL. Anybody know who GL is? Yeah, this is kind of... It was Gordon Liddy, whoever Gordon Liddy is. All right. What were the first U.S. cities linked by a transcontinental phone line? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's transcontinental. What was the first? What were the first U.S. cities linked by a transcontinental phone line back in the day? Anybody know? Anybody want to give it a guess? It's just two cities, and it's transcontinental. So it's not New York, Philly, and Boston. It's not Honolulu and LA. Ryan is guessing one. Old Man's Belt. Bra, and Old Man. If you combine your answers, you will have the right answer. It's not New York, Chicago. There we go. Loose Grape comes up with it. It is Generous Trivia. Helper's Rule. Generous Trivia on YouTube. Yes, it was New York and San Francisco was the correct answer. Old Man's Belt, you guessed the wrong combo. Alrighty, New York and San Francisco had the first transcontinental phone line. What two cards make up a soft 17 in Blackjack? What two cards make up a soft 17 in Blackjack? Old man, booing yourself? I don't know. Yes, brah, and Al getting it right. It's with it's an ace and a 6. I guess it's soft because it could be a 7, right? It doesn't have to be a 17. It could be a 7. All righty. What's second only to soft drink in vending machine food sales? What food group? I'm not going to give you the exact choices. What's second only to soft drinks in vending machine food sales? We've got chips and gum. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Hey there, counterfeit. We got more chips. Lots of chips and gum, but the correct answer is Al. And here, fan, get it right with candy bars, also known as chocolate bars. Yes, that good old Snickers. Snickers beats Doritos when it comes to the sale of vending machine items. So yes, candy bars. What small U.S. state chose coffee milk over lemonade as its state drink in the 1990s? I did not know states had a what was a state drink. Yes, Mel and Bra getting it right with Rhode Island. Rhode Island is correct. So same with Mobile. What late rock star did Kurt Cobain consider to be his spiritual father? Yes, the good old state drink. Wonder what I bet you I know one of the state drinks. I bet you Florida has to be orange juice. If it's not, it's a crime. Not Elvis, Hendrix, or Prince. There we go. Mobile getting another right answer. Yes, it is John Lennon. John Lennon is correct. What nation's NATO law society waited till 1999 to apologize for trying to put the kibosh on Mahatma Gandhi's law practice? What is NATO law society? I'm curious. Catering. Boom, boom here, fan. What nation's NATO law society waited till 1999 to apologize for trying to put the kibosh on Mahatma Gandhi's law practice? It is not India. It's not India or Britain, surprisingly. There you go, counterfeit. Yes, here, fan, coming up with the right one. South Africa, because he spent some time in South Africa, obviously, and yeah, they didn't allow him to become a lawyer. What fixture boasts a float ball, a ball cock, and an overflow tube? Anybody know? Mel knows. What fixture boasts a float ball, a ball cock, and an overflow tube? Counterfeit gets a bit more specific. Liberty Prime, nice to meet you. Yes, the toilet. The toilet. Those are all parts of the toilet. Spinning, what's that? Yarmulke? And oh. All right. What color is the one ball in pool? What color is the one ball in pool? Anybody know? Hello, Michelle. Some of the regulars are not out tonight. There's no Karma. There's no Denjoga, and there's no Risa. So generous points will be won by all. Yes, Old Man's Belt. Not sure. But nope. As well as Ryan. Get it right. I don't think it's the stripes. Stripes are high and solids are low. Am I not? I'm pretty sure I'm correct there. So it is the yellow ball. All right. Okay, here's the first generous point. Denjoga, you came just in time. I delayed for whatever reason. I don't know. Here we go. First person to get this. Guys, if you're on Reddit and want to earn generous points, you can win money at the end of the month, which is coming up. Every answer that you get right gives you 5 chances to win the jackpot at the end of the month. So you just have to go to YouTube, go to Generous Trivia, and join us there. Here we go. This is the first question. The first generous point question. What Alice in Wonderland duo did Ralph Nader liken the Democrat and Republican parties to? Probably still appropriate today, according to most. Who knows? There we go. Denjoga gets the first generous point of the evening. Good job. Denjoga, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yes, Tweedledee and Tweedledum are the two characters. So who got it? Denjoga and Mel, as well as Brady, get it. All right. What was the first foreign country to have its own translated edition of Mad Magazine? Interesting. This is not as easy you might think. I don't know what would the first one would be coming to your mind, but I was a little surprised by this answer. It's not France or Russia, but don't let that influence you. Not Germany. Not Iran. There we go. Old Man's Belt goes out on a limb and guesses England, which is part of Britain, which actually was the right answer. Britain. So I guess they made all the American humor British humor. That little foldy thing in the back of the magazine was something British people would understand. I don't know. All right. What Showtime series did Newsweek sum up as Gay Sex in the City? Isn't this the second something gay something in the last couple of days? They almost feel inappropriate in this day and age. No, I didn't say translated. What did I say? First. Oh, its own translated edition. I know here, fan. That's what I said. It's a bit surprising. Anyways. What Showtime series did Newsweek sum up as a gay sex in the city? No, not Game of Thrones. This is all from 2001 and earlier. The L Word? Not sure what that is, but it's not that. Is that a show, The L Word? Never heard of it. Anybody else? Spinning, it isn't Queer Eye, but you're getting closer with Queer Eye. Does that help anybody? Yeah, it's not Queer Eye, but you're getting closer with that answer. Not sure if I've heard this one. Well, this one is not that one, Bryce. Was it around? This needs to be pre-2001 too. Anybody else? Mel, what did you say, Mel? I saw a yes. What did you see before that? I don't see anything before. I do see you say yes, and are you not seeing why? No, not Office Space. Anyways, maybe this is being maybe this could be with the word that's here, though somebody used it somewhere. Anyways, the answer is Queer as Folk, which maybe was, I don't know, did somebody say that? Because if you use the word queer, maybe in YouTube, might be the word queer, Mel. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. It is the it's you need to go Q space UE. You need to put a space in the word queer probably. Anyways, because it's probably being censored. Yeah, Brady, it gets censored. Certain words get censored. All right, let's keep going. Who told 2020 I did not realize how ugly I was till I saw the pictures. I was horrified, as was the rest of the country. Yeah, Brady, it was being censored, account banned. Realize how ugly I was, as was the rest of the country. Her name is familiar, but I don't even remember the context. No, it's not Madonna, not Michael Jackson. I think not sure if it was Scandal or Political. It's not an entertainment person. No, it's not Donald Trump. I'm not sure. Her initials are LT. I'll give you her initials. LT. Not Lawrence Taylor. It's a woman. Why? Did you answer another one? I saw Spears there, Mel. Honestly, you weren't the only one to write queer, and it was, yeah, it's not Monica Lewinsky. Her initials are LT. Lana Turner? No, it's not Lana. Not Liv Tyler. Again, 2001 and before. I don't know how old Liv Tyler is, but anybody else want to give it a whirl? Linda Tripp. Linda Tripp. There we go. Linda Tripp. That's the answer. What part of the body goes to sleep when you experience what is that? Tarasthesia. Tarasthesia. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yes, Mel and here fan, as well as Brady, getting it right. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a try? It was the foot or feet. So here fan, or Mel here fan, and Brady getting it right. Toes, I don't know. That seems a bit more specific than the answer. What three? Oh, who cares? What new Crayola crayon color of 1993 was inspired by a phrase in America the Beautiful? America the Beautiful. Spinning, you had it right with foot. Yes, Denjoga. Purple Mountains Majesty. Good one. I didn't know how hard that would be, but that is correct. What's a Japanese tourist in Las Vegas wishing you when he exclaimed with the exclamation "Fuku, Fuku"? I have been to Japan. I know they don't sound like that, but Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. I was amazed when I went to Japan. I'm like, oh, that actually means something and is used quite a bit. It's thank you, right? Big Winner is not correct. Yes, it was Purple Mountain's Majesty blushing in the sky. Hairfan knows his Japanese. Fuku. It means good luck. Good luck is correct. What U.S. No, not God bless you. Good luck. What U.S. president shares his name with the sheriff of Twin Peaks? Anybody know what U.S. president shares his name with the sheriff of Twin? Mobile. Yes, it was good luck. It's not Donald Trump nor Jimmy Carter. Again, these are 2001 questions, so Donald Trump was not president at that time. Getting laggy. I need to go to Twitch or something. Maybe Twitch has got it sorted because that's all they do is stream. It's not a byline for them. It's not JFK or Clinton. I guess nobody knows who the sheriff of Twin Peaks is because his name isn't Bill. There we go. Brady gets it with Harry Truman. Harry Truman is correct. Who defended George Bush against charges of infidelity by stating the president scores much better than Bill Clinton? So we went from one presidential question to another. So now I don't even know. Who defended George Bush against charges of infidelity by stating the president scores much better than Bill Clinton? Not Laura Bush, Ann Coulter, or Newt Gingrich. This is the not Mrs. Bush. This is the the man who spells potato with an E. That's all I'm going to give you. Not Rush Limbaugh or Bob Dole. There we go. Denjoga gets it with Dan Quayle. Dan Quayle. Alrighty. Here we go. Next generous question. I will give it to the first person. What kind of number is pi? What kind of number is pi? There we go. Denjoga gets another point. 2 points for Denjoga. Delicious. Everybody's getting funny over here. Irrational. It's irrational. It says irrational as the answers I'm seeing right now. All righty. Here we go. Here we go. What type of cheese is hurled in the United Kingdom's annual Cooper's Hill cheese rolling contest? Brie, double Gloucester, or Stilton? Brie, double Gloucester, or Stilton. I don't know why that's giving me such a hard time. Lots of lag. Jilbo Baggins. If you want less lag, go to YouTube for generous trivia and join us there. Break one with double Gloucester. When you have something so obscure, Generally, it's the right answer. Not always, but yes. Brady gets it right with double Gloucester. Alrighty. What TV newsman answered critics, "I'm not some mad foaming guy. I just want answers"? Gloucester. Oh, yeah. You're right. Gloucester. Double Gloucester. Thank you. I don't know why I had such... Yeah, I was putting an 8 Gloucester. Gloucester. Anyways. I have my moments. What Fox TV newsman answered critics, "I'm not some mad foaming guy. I just want answers"? Again, this is 2000, 2001. I'm not even sure if this guy, he probably still is with Fox, but I'm not sure. It's not Dan Rather. Gloucester. Anyways, I'm not going to worry about it. Hopefully I don't have to pronounce it again in a long time. Not Geraldo Rivera, not Keith Morrison. There we go. Al gets it. Bill O'Reilly is correct. Good old Bill O'Reilly. All right. What Super Bowl of drag was first held in New York's Tompkins Square Park in 1984? What Super Bowl of drag was first held in New York's Tompkins Square in 1984? Square Park. No, it doesn't have to do with ballroom. It's nothing to do with drag racing. It's the other type of drag. The queen variety. But that's not part of the answer, just so you know. Anybody know? Nobody wants to admit that they know? Not that there's anything wrong with this. Everybody has their choices. Blushing in the Sky, it was Bill O'Reilly. Yeah, I just said, Al, it's not part of the answer, but it's more drag queen related, I believe, based on this answer. Wigstock. I'm not going to belabor that anymore. What was Daryl Hannah the first actress to display in a Disney movie? Whoa. What was Daryl Hannah the first actress to display in a Disney movie? I think I know which movie it is. 2. Anybody want to give it a guess? Got to be a bit more specific there, Denjoga. No, nothing. Everybody thinks boobs. It is not boobs. Bryce, I don't think that's ever been shown in a Disney movie. There we go. Denjoga gets it. I don't know. Is Reddit being... it's funny. You can't say queer, but you can say all those other words. Denjoga gets it with bare buttocks. Was that not the mermaid movie? Was it? It wasn't Hannah the mermaid? Yes. Spinning. Yeah. Spinning gets it as well. Anyways. Let us continue. What nation kept... Yeah. Must have been... Yeah, Splash. That's right. Trying to think of it. Splash. Yes. What nation kept the melody of its old national anthem but replaced the lyrics that mentioned communist ideals in 2000? Anybody know national anthems? Yes. Bryce and Jill. Jill, nice to meet you. Where did you come from? Reddit? Or did you come from Eventbrite? I can't remember if I saw Jill today. It was, in fact, Russia. Brian, nice to meet you as well. Where have you come from? Did you come from Eventbrite or Reddit or somewhere else? Eventbrite, Jill? Nice to meet you guys. All right. It was Russia. Russia was correct. So I'm not sure. Bryce, Jill, and Brian. Oh, yeah, Oklahoma. No, oh, you came from Brian. I was asking, did you come from Reddit or Eventbrite, or where did you come from? But it's nice to know you're from Oklahoma as well. All right, next question. What fruit gets together with an orange to produce a clementine? Another Redditor. All right. Reddit is our #1 source of YouTube players. Second is Eventbrite, and a far and distant third is actually YouTube. There we go. Loose Grape and Ryan. Anybody still playing on Reddit? Get it with a tangerine. A tangerine and an orange get together to make a clementine. They are my preferred fruit around the Christmas season. This is true. All right. What 34-year-old claims she lost her gig as the Revlon girl because of her age in 2000? Yes. You need to be young and beautiful. Though, wasn't Ellen? No, Ellen was a Revlon person for quite a long time. Like quite a bit older too. So yeah, not always. Yes, Kev. Kev knows his Revlon girls. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? It was Cindy Crawford. Hey, Old Man's Belt knows his Revlon girls as well. Cindy Crawford is correct. All right. What time is it? Oh, it's time for another generous trivia point. Denjoga got the first 2 today. Here we go. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. I'm going to do the first one. I've got the dice here. I didn't lose it, Denjoga. I've got it here. But I'm going to do the first one. Again. What West Wing star began life with the first name Ramon? Did I well my time? Yes, thank you, Old Man's Belt. Mal, getting it right with Martin Sheen. I learned that recently when what's his son's name now? Anyways, what's his son's name? The one that's not a Sheen. The actor. Why am I totally blanking on his name? Yeah, Estevez. I'm like, why are they not having the same last name? So then I read up on the Sheen family and found out that Martin had changed his name. Emilio Estevez. Yes. If you've never seen The Way, it's about the Camino in Spain, and it's something I want to do, so I watched The Way. It was a very good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. Anyways, good family movie. If you're looking for a good family, watch The Way with Martin Sheen. Here we go. What presidential candidate flew coach class and used a senior citizen's discount to visit all 50 states in 2000? Very, very cheap. Yeah, it sounds like a Ross Perot type question because he was cheap too. No, well, this was in 2000, so Jimmy Carter wasn't a presidential candidate at that point, nor was Joe Biden. Not Bernie Sanders. Yeah, everybody answering Jimmy Carter. He wasn't a presidential candidate in 2000. He was a former president. There we go. Mel gets it right. Everybody thinks because Jimmy Carter was cheap, but he was a president already by 2000. But Mel and Bryce getting it right with Ralph Nader. Also must be a cheap guy. All right. What chemical was Ira Remsen's sweetest discovery of 1879? No, I don't see John Kerry flying coach to 50 states. Yes. Ross Perot, too, was super cheap. He'd get a $6 haircut and wouldn't tip the dresser. Not sucrose, but along those lines. What chemical was Ira Remsen's sweetest discovery of 1879? Not mercury, Lomos, or Lomo, Saltadomo. Not fructose, not iodine, glucose. High fructose, no, not glucose. I would say Denjoga has been the closest right now, but no, it's not glucose. You can keep putting fructose and glucose, but it's not. It's closer to sucrose. No, it's not cotton candy. No, it doesn't end with ose. Aspartame is even closer. Way she goes, bub. No, Splenda, I think, is fairly recent. Not there we go. Brian gets it right with saccharin. Saccharin was Denjoga got it as well. Saccharin was what she discovered. What phenomena was visible from Earth the day Mark Twain was born and the day he died? Interesting. What phenomena was visible from Earth the day Mark Twain was born and the day he died? Yes, Mel. Loose grape is correct, as well as Brian. Yes, it is Halley's Comet. Halley's Comet was visible. So what's that? 70, what is it? 76 years apart or something like that? I know it's in the 70s somewhere. I think it's 76 years. Anyways. What parlor game is traditionally played after a wedding ceremony in Hong Kong? Anybody know? Yes, Old Man's Belt. It was Halley's Comet. What parlor game is traditionally played after a wedding ceremony in Hong Kong? Charades. Generous trivia. Isn't it generous trivia? Whack-a-mole. Here, fan, getting it right. It is, what do you call it? Mahjong. Mahjong, yes. Here, fan. Mel agreeing. Yes, Mahjong is correct. What TV show's characters like to hang out at the Peach Pit? What TV show's characters like to hang out at the Peach Pit? Yeah, good crowd showing up on Reddit. I mean, on YouTube today. Not bad on Reddit either. It's been consistent, 15 to 20-ish. Anybody want to give me the full name? Yes, spinning. It was Mahjong. Mel, give me a totally different zip code. Eminem, nice to meet you. Where did you come from? There we go. Denjoga gives the full name. You guys had it. Beverly Hills 90210. Eminem, where did you come from? Did you come from Reddit? Did you come from Eventbrite? Or did you come from YouTube? Alrighty. What face graced the best-selling issue of Time magazine of the 20th century following his untimely 1999 death? Interesting. Anybody know? Reddit. Okay. Wow, is that a thing now? A double typo. No, Michael Jackson died in 2009, I believe. I think it was 2009. John Ritter was in the 2000s as well. No, not Prince was in the 2000. You guys are nailing the wrong. Yeah, he's not an entertainer. That's my hint. There we go. Brady nails it with JFK Jr. and his flight, right? He flew and crashed into the Atlantic. Did they ever figure out why? It was a combination of weather and pilot error, I believe, was the reason. All right. What organ is inflamed in the condition called encephalitis? Yeah, it was with his wife. Yeah, it was very, very tragic. What organ is inflamed in the condition called encephalitis? Yes, Mel, Jill, and Denjoga all getting it with brain. Oh, yes, and his wife's sister. Very tragic. Very tragic. Yes, old man's belt. It is the brain. How many calories does a Swiss chef prepare daily for Lance Armstrong? Boo. During his 2000 Tour de France with his doped up blood. 1,000, 9,000, or 12,000 calories. No, I gave you some options. 20 or 50,000. Wow. You would be eating quite a bit. Is it 6,000, 9,000, or 12,000? Some people jumped the gun there. Brady, 2,000. That wouldn't be a whole lot. See a bunch of 12,000s. Kev got 9,000. Loose Grape went off the board with 90,000 calories. It was, in fact, the middle one, 9,000 calories. Or just a few pints of blood. Dope. Good old Lance Armstrong. What street smart black superhero was created by the brothers David Guy and Jason Sims? Remember, this is 2001, so don't be giving me a Black Panther or something like that. Well, I mean, Black Panther probably existed before 2000. No, not Batman. Yeah, spinning. If you don't like the lag, go over to YouTube. So when it says what street mart black superhero, we're talking like he's black. And was created by brothers David, Gary, and Jason Sims. No, not Shaft. Here, fan, you're. I don't know who Blank Man is, but you're probably getting close. Here, fans, Blank Man is pretty close. Not Eddie Murphy, not Luke Cage, nothing to do with Shaft. I've never heard of this superhero before. It almost seems made up. No, not Blade. Nobody wanted to work with Here Fans answer? Come up with a black sounding superhero name based on that? No, not Static Shock. His name was Brother Man. So silly. All right. What is the farthest north? Athens, Greece, Athens, Georgia, or Athens, Texas? What is farthest north? Athens, Greece, Athens, Georgia, or Athens, Texas? Yeah, well, Old Man's Belt, aren't they all made up? Aren't all superheroes made up? I don't know of any that are exist. We've got Greece, Georgia, Greece, a couple Georgias. And it in fact is Athens, Greece. Greece is the correct answer. Pieces got that right. Reese's and Pieces got that right. I wonder if he added in Athens, Ontario. My in-laws, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law come from Athens, Ontario, a town of about 2,000. And I suspect that's north of Athens, Greece. I'm almost positive. Because, yeah, Athens is on the Mediterranean. So we win. Good old Athens, Ontario. All right. Who's known in radio and TV land as the I-Man? I've never heard of him, but maybe somebody else has. There we go. Sorry to break it to you there, Mel. Who's known in radio and TV land as the I-Man? Yes, Denjoge here, fan. Close. You're close there, Mel. I don't think I'd give it to you if it was a generous point question because you changed the essence of the name. Don Imus. Don Imus. Old Man's Belt. You got it as well. All righty. And Michelle got it. There we go. What Arabs' sons Uday, called barely literate by dissidents, was voted journalist of the century by his peers? Oh, the sadness of it all. Yes, Denjoga knows, in fact, it is Saddam Hussein. Michelle, you gave the son's name, but we were looking for the father's name or the last name. Yes, Kev got it as well. It was Saddam Hussein's son, Uday. Journalist of the century, of course. What does R stand for in the computer acronym RAM? Why not say what's the whole thing stand for, but whatever. What does the R stand for in the computer acronym RAM? Denjoga, Brian, and Mel getting RAM is random access memory, and ROM is read-only memory. So it is, in fact, random. Random. Denjoga, Brian, and Mel getting random. Righteous. Radical. Bryce just coming up with his own. What Cartoon Network show headlines a brother and sister from two different species? Never heard of this either, but I'm not a big Cartoon Network watcher, so that could be why. Yes, here fan, Risa. Hey, nice to see you, Risa. Coming up with cow and chicken. Cow and chicken. All right, guys. I don't know. I know the last two nights I've only done a little over an hour. This is actually going to be under an hour. Yeah, I just want to start my Monday off a little bit better. I have an early-ish morning meeting. So this is going to be my last one. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the new people, Brian and Jill and others for hanging out. This is it's been good. If you guys are on Reddit, go join us on YouTube. At least subscribe. I could use a few more subscribers. And yeah, we'll have some fun. December 1st coming up. I'll do the draw based on somebody looked up Brother Man. All right, let's keep going here. This is the final one. I got to pick the two questions. All righty. Okay, here we go. What are the 789? What are there 789 of in the U.S. according to the Ghost Research Society? 789. Thank you, are you Leonard? Glad you enjoy them. Yes, Denjoga. It's a bit of a what do you call it? An easy question given who the society is. Denjoga, Mel, and Brian. Yes, haunted houses. All right. What city's police chief told a U.S. Senate committee in 1990 casual drug users should be taken out and shot? Oh, my word. Yes, Reese's Pieces and Old Man's Mouth. It is haunted house. What cities police chief told a U.S. Senate committee in 1990 casual drug dealers should be taken out and shot? So everybody answering a state, it's going to be incorrect. So New York City is not correct. Neither is Houston. But Fan and Michelle get it correct with Los Angeles. Los Angeles is correct. All right. Okay. Here we go. This is it was LA. Here we go. Here's the last one. I'll get back to the dice tomorrow. Right now, I'm just going to be the first person that gets this right. It's a pretty easy question, but I'm going to do it anyways. Here it is for a generous point. Today, Denjoga times 2 as well as Mel were the point winners. Here is oh no. This isn't the generous question. I got 3 more questions. Sorry. This isn't any question. This is just a regular question. What celestial body is the center of the Jovian system? The general question, no points attached. I do have 2 more. Oh, not as easy as I thought. Yes. Denjoga and Jill getting it right with Jupiter. Okay. This one is the one for generous points. New people, Jill and Brian, only do one answer until I say answer again if everybody gets it wrong, okay? The first person to get this one gets the points. Here we go. What group? By Jove, I've got it. Yes. What group? Here we go. For 5 generous points, actually. What group asked the musical question, are we not men? Are we not men? Anybody know the musical group that asked the musical question, are we not men? Denjoga! Times 3. Denjoga gets 3 out of the 4 points tonight. Mel gets the other. I gotta start using the dice again because Denjoga is cleaning up tonight. Congrats to Denjoga. All righty. Here we go. This is the last one. Okay, so Jill, Brian, the last question I always ask every night is called the comment generous trivia. You get 1 point if you get this right. So I'm going to ask a question. Do not answer it in the chat stream. Don't. What you're going to do, I'm going to end the stream, reload the page, and answer it as a comment on the video, not in the chat stream. Okay? Hopefully that's clear enough. Even last night, Risa got a little excited and answered it in the chat stream. It's all right. If you do, don't worry about it. I'll delete it. It's no big deal. Here we go. This is the last question. I hope you guys have a great night. 10 p.m. every single night Eastern. We'll be on tomorrow, 12. I don't know if I'll do a show. Probably not at noon Eastern, but I will do, obviously, my 10 p.m. show. But you never know. Maybe I'll jump on tomorrow as well. Here we go. Here is the comment generous trivia point question. What animated sitcom clown is the son of a very disappointed rabbi, Hyman Krostofsky? Hyman Krostofsky. Alrighty, guys. That's the one you need to answer in the generous. Have a good night, guys. We will see you at 10 p.m. tomorrow night. Have a good night. See ya. Here we go. End the stream. See you, Reddit or YouTube.